Welcome everybody back to tacosandgeeks.com. Justin here, back with more video game reviews, and today we are going to be reviewing the RPG Bloomtown, a different story. As always, I give you a brief synopsis of the story. So without further ado, here we go. Bloomtown, a different story, is a narrative JRPG game mixing turn-based combat, monster taming, and social RPG set in a seemingly pleasant 1960s Americana world. Play as Emily and her younger brother Chester set on their summer holiday to their grandpa's cozy and quiet town. Maybe too quiet. Children starting to disappear, nightmares getting more real. Something's not right, especially for a 12-year-old girl with an adventurous mind. It's up to you to solve the mystery and free Bloomtown and its inhabitants from a gloomy fate. And that's pretty much the overview of the story. Won't get into much detail of it. I will say that it is a pretty damn entertaining story. A lot of persona influence in here, and I'll get into that when it comes to the gameplay. But I will have to say the best way, like everybody's been saying, best way to kind of describe the story would be like Stranger Things with a little bit of persona in here, and it does have a little bit of originality as well. I did like the character story. I like the camaraderie of your group. It really does feel like a kind of a come of age story with a bunch of kids who are having a really good one hell of a summer. There's a lot of twists and turns in here, especially with the character that grants you this power, which I won't name. He shall not be named, but it does well when it comes to monsters and demons. And I really did have fun enjoying this. Emily's a really great character. I like her bookworminess. Her brother Chess is just as cool. It's a really good story. I think everybody will enjoy it. So, speaking of that, let's talk about the gameplay and the graphics here. So, first, I want to talk about the gameplay a little bit. Gameplay is a turn-based RPG. So, if you're not really much of a turn-based person, this might not be for you. But when I say that this thing is persona influence and persona heavy influence, it is just it wears it on its sleeve, to be honest with you. Just similar to Persona. And I hate to do like comparisons here, but the influence is too spot on that you just can't help but compare it. Just like Persona, you're able to control beasts. In this case, they call them demons, and the demons are able to aid you in your battle. Not only that, just like in Persona, you're able to capture the demons that you battle using this a system where you're basically able to subdue, which they call subdue. So once you subdue them, you're able to do that. And then once, just like Persona, once you get your demons, you're able to fuse your demons into creating a more powerful demon that will aid you on your quest. You're able to sacrifice your demons in order to either enhance your stats, your magic, your endurance, your agility. So it's up to you to capture and subdue enough demons as possible and kind of play around with it to see which demons or which fusions work for you. You also have the social traits such as smart, charm, guts, proficiency, which will help Emily on her journey to making decisions, making moves, or unlocking things, or being charmful to be able to convince people on what to do, or just using your smarts to, hey, maybe I'll just be able to pick this lock and do certain things a little bit better. So the proficiency actually does work, and it actually works for moving the story along. So I really did like those particular elements. It is a fun game to play, and as you progress, you'll be able to upgrade your beasts more. And just like Persona, you get to sacrifice new skills for new skills, and you could do like traits like, okay, I want to increase my demon's endurance, I want to increase the strength, or I want to decrease this thing. So it does a lot of a balance here. Not to mention, it's an RPG game, so there will be tons of side quests. Side quests can range from getting an item, solving a particular mystery, going to work. Yes, Emily does have a little bit of a job. This little 12-year-old works at a grocery store and earns $6. So there's ways for you to earn money, and from there you can be able to go to various stores where you're able to buy your upgrades and things like that. It's a pretty solid gameplay. Graphically, it's a nice 16-bit. Had no issues with the frame rate on my Switch. Now let's get into the sound. really enjoy the music. Really solid soundtrack. Like I said, you can hear the professional influences on this stuff, but really solid soundtrack here. Really something that I will definitely pick up and listen to. Very smooth, very energetic. They also have some really dark themes at times as well, especially when you're going through the dungeons and stuff. The music really does fit the tone. No voice acting here. And you know what? It's a real feels like that really feel old school RPG that I really do like. I think the music really does capture the tone. It's very energetic as well. So props to the soundtrack. They did a really great job of making me feel like I am in this new type of era, new type of world when we go to the underside. So, final thoughts. Bloomtown, a different story, is just that. It's a different story. I had fun with it. Some really good characters. A little bit of a too heavy on a persona influence, so I'm still gonna give it a buy it. It's still, like I said, it's good. Imitation is the best form of flattery. Not saying that this game imitated Persona at all, but the influences is heavy there. You can see some Stranger Thing influences when it comes to tone and stuff, but you know what? That's okay. It's a breath of fresh air. It's a very fun RPG to play. I think you will enjoy it. You're going to have a fun time with this. This is Justin from tacosgeeks.com. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and I'll catch you on the next review, my friends. Peace, love, and happiness to you all. Later days.